Welcome to After Dark. We're here tonight with, of course, Crystal and Joshua.
Hello.
And we are also here with Tropidelic. They are, every time this mic, I don't know what it is, it keeps going higher and higher. They are a reggae, ska, rock,
Freestyle.
Sublime. I don't know.
Funk,
They're like
reggae,
the
ass
Sublime.
clap,
I
and
love
hip-hop.
Sublime. It's great.
Let him say, what was that again?
Funk, reggae, ass clap, and hip hop.
I dig it. That's
Ass clapping.
that's
It's Tropidelic, actually.
Tropidelic.
Tropidelic. It's okay.
The long O always gets me.
It happens.
But
You had some questions? Go for it.
I do. All right. So, what's your next step on your tour date? Where are you guys going?
We're doing a few, we're doing Super Jam next weekend down in Cincinnati.
Love
Athens and then
Cincinnati.
yeah, it's a sweet city. So we're doing that, just kind of some, Ohio stuff around home throughout February. And we're just kind of tying the album, getting that ready to go for spring break. We're doing a tour with Badfish down in
Nice.
Florida and stuff.
That's gonna be fun.
That's
Oh,
my first
it's
couple
gonna be
weeks of
great.
March.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so it'll be around when a lot of colleges are doing spring break.
Right,
We'll
right.
go down to Orlando,
Oh my
Key West, Daytona Beach.
Look at that.
So we'll be just 2 weeks going all over the place.
Bobby's sister will even be on spring break. She'll be there.
You have
Stay
anything
away
for
from
a
my sister,
sister?
dog.
I'm gonna marry Bobby's
There
sister.
you go.
And
There
I'm
you
gonna-
go. You guys are brothers.
Yeah,
and
he's
I'm
gonna take our name.
I'm gonna take their last name. It'll be James Chronic.
That's awesome.
He keeps telling me he'd be great at family parties, but
I'd be so much fun at Thanksgiving.
Leave that
did you
turkey
ask
alone.
didn't you tell your mom sorry for the C-section last Thanksgiving?
Sorry for the seat. Wow.
You gotta apologize.
Yeah.
My bad.
That's the first person I've seen that's seen your logic.
That's funny.
It's a special moment.
Do your parents
Means
like
you
him already?
care.
Does your family already like him? Do they know him?
I mean, the ones that have met him, he's
Does his
No,
sister
He's
know?
a charm.
You might be
I'm a
in.
parent pleaser. I like
You're a parent pleaser.
I'd
So
like
how-
to think I
You know, college dropout trying to make his band work.
was.
Working at Chipotle. I'm
Hey.
a real winner.
You're doing it though.
You are
You're
doing it.
That's the
You're doing
thing.
it.
You are doing it.
Hell yeah, man.
And doing what you love is,
It's all about it.
yeah. So how long have you guys been together?
The current lineup probably I've been in the band 2.5 years, so that's when the current lineup kind of started coming together. The band's been around since 2008. Our singer got it together when he was in college in Kent, and it's just evolved. There's probably 20 different guys in the band over the course of the years, and it's just a rotating door. At this point, everybody who's involved is kind of they'll leave you go do something, or somebody will step back in, or someone will go do their own thing, and
That's cool.
it's
That's cool.
very family oriented.
You guys are like the founders. Pretty much.
Not me.
No?
Yeah, no.
I've only been in the band for like a
He's
year
the
and a half.
baby.
Just version Tropidelic 3.0.
Time's a
Everything
charm.
else
There
is
you
all
go.
roads. Their singer, man.
That's awesome.
He's hardest working dude I know in music right now, man. He's just constantly busting his ass to do it. He's practically managing us at the same time,
Right,
doing all this
right.
other stuff.
But you
tour
guys
manager,
are getting
booking
out there
agent,
though and rocking it and enjoying it. And
Right,
Yeah,
getting
we're
across
putting
the...
everything
What's,
we have into it, man.
What's a great place you guys want to go? Where do you guys want to go?
Our buddies in this band called the Bumpin' Uglies are in the Virgin Islands right now. And that's where I
Nice.
want to be.
Nice.
I saw some photos and it looks pretty awesome.
Do you guys have a label, or you guys or do you guys self-finance all your own touring, or
Yeah, finance it all ourselves.
yeah,
Yeah, we're kind of.
it's hard.
It is. It's hard, but it's.
I've heard.
I don't know. I'd rather do it this way than
Right.
Satisfying.
any
Yeah.
other
Right.
way. It's
Because
getting
you guys
our
are
own
happy,
school
you're having
bus.
fun with it. You just
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
just living life.
Oh, it's great. Even
Right.
all the bullshit we got to go through to make it happen.
Right.
It's always when we get together, we're on stage, and the energy's just kind of going between everybody.
Right.
Always worth it every time.
That's awesome.
So far, what has been your best band that you played with? What tour or lineup have you had the most fun?
I just mentioned it before. My favorite was in October. We did 3 or 4 dates with this band, Bumpin' Uglies from Maryland. They're a reggae ska band, and they're awesome. Their singer is actually going to be featured on our EP that's coming out
Rock on.
next month.
That's
So it's
fun.
going to be pretty cool.
Cool,
Well,
cool.
let us know when that is.
Yeah, for sure.
So let
Yeah, we,
everybody know.
definitely by March. Like it's supposed to. We're
That's
trying to get it out
right.
to coincide with that spring break tour. So.
Nice.
Yeah, it should be. We're trying to wrap everything up, get it all tied together and sounding. I'll probably never be happy with it, but I can't help it.
I understand that. What's your next step? What's your next goal from now? Where do you guys see yourself in a year?
Well, right now we're doing a lot of regional touring, and I hope to be doing more national touring, I guess. We've made trips to Colorado. We went to South by Southwest in Texas last year,
Nice.
and heading to Florida next month. And we got to keep hitting those markets every once in a while to
Right.
keep them updated
Right,
what's going
right,
on.
right.
So hopefully be doing a lot more of that next year.
Keep us updated on what you guys have going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me see.
Cut.
If you guys had to, all right. If you had to make a movie of Tropidelic, who would play each member? Which actor?
We're big on movies. That's
Yeah.
the thing. We are huge film buffs around here. So
It doesn't have to be a musician or an actor.
Correct. But who would play you as in the movie? It's like Tropidelic coming soon. You know that.
I would be Keanu Reeves, and James would be Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like the most appropriate African American actor. I was going the same route you were with that. It just took me a little longer.
I was more shocked by the Keanu Reeves part because I can see saying,
I actually consider myself the Black Ryan Seacrest. So
Black
I
Ryan.
think you're taller than he is.
You think so?
I do.
It's the shoes.
Yes, lifts.
That's awesome.
I just watched the Keanu Reeves movie earlier. John Wick.
I haven't seen
Kind of
John Wick.
half-ass watched it.
I liked Constantine.
I don't like
Matrix
him.
all day.
Animation.
Mate,
A lot of people don't like the second two movies, man, but I,
I
like the
that. I
whole
love
trilogy,
it.
man.
I love it. I want one of those gun machines take on a damn squid.
And
like,
that one part when they get above the clouds, you see
Yeah.
the sun for like
Yeah.
half a second. Like,
you ever seen the Animatrix?
yeah, oh yeah.
That
I
one's
saw
sweet.
shit.
I like that one actually.
Yeah,
I
there's
like,
a lot of
yep.
fucking, what is it, like 6 different fucking
They're coming
weird
out with another
things.
one. You know that?
I did not know
It's
that.
like 5, but it's 4, but it's 5 because the Animatrix, including the Animatrix.
They probably should have stopped.
I disagree.
Well,
I think it's
He's
a
in
good
the city
story.
now. He's in like the main court. Like he's in the core now. So this kid is It's a whole new ball
Yes.
game.
I saw the first 20 minutes of the second one.
He gave up.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I liked the second one for what it was. I didn't feel like it went with the first and the third one, but it was necessary to show you what was left,
Right.
what they were fighting for,
Right.
and that was what I think the second film was for: the people and the energy and what they built, karmic energy or whatever. There I am. Anyway, that's what I think that one was for. It wasn't necessarily to expand on the first and third one, but to
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I totally follow you, and I actually...
so it went more into detail into the people that were living in the last city that was there.
I don't remember.
I wasn't aware of the
Yeah.
I'm following. I've never thought about it that way, but that makes complete sense. I'm totally changed the way I looked at the second movie.
I watched it at the theater, and the dance scene, just the
That
energy
was
that
awesome.
raised in the theater was just amazing.
It's literally
too.
like a giant orgy, pretty much. Like
without the
seriously.
sex.
That's why you like
I mean,
it.
that's not the reason. I mean,
Wait,
the
sex happened. That was in the
afterwards.
second movie, right?
It did have
That was the first. That was yeah, I remember that. That was hot. That's what I'm talking about. If you're gonna rate a
And that's
movie
the
R,
kind
let's
of
fucking
energy
do it.
that
Like,
could
you know what I
save
mean?
the
Like,
world.
Right.
Does that mean Lawrence Fishburne will play Rhodes in our movie?
I don't know if that's a Matrix joke. I don't get it.
He's Morpheus.
Oh,
He's the dude.
I like
He's
the
like, would you
memes.
like
It
the
says,
red
"What if
pill or
I
the
told
blue
you
pill?"
I
didn't make it
wasn't?"
that far.
That's awesome. All right,
I was lost
Keanu
forever
Reeves.
ago.
Let's jump. Let's go. What's your favorite Keanu Reeves movie? Though?
I don't know who Keanu Reeves is. I don't think.
I
Bill
don't
and
know.
Ted.
Matrix, Constantine.
I know
Bill
the
and Ted.
Speed. You ever
knowing.
seen Speed?
Who
No.
cares about that movie?
It's a good movie. That's Sandra Bullock's awakening right there.
I don't
I
like her
disagree.
either.
I like Sandra Bullock.
I do too.
Not very much.
Favorite actor? We're
Sandra
going
Bullock
back.
is a gem.
Who's
What?
your favorite actor?
Oh, that's
Favorite
a hard
actor?
Yeah.
Danny McBride.
I don't even know who that is.
Hell yeah, he's the guy.
Oh, on
He's James Franco and Seth
Yeah.
Rogen's pal. He was in Hot Rod.
Yeah.
That's not who I thought he was.
Anybody
Andy
seen
McBride? Yeah.
Eastbound and Down?
Yeah, yeah.
That's not who I thought it was.
You ever seen? Oh, what's the last movie
I'm
they
lost
just did?
now.
Oh,
This is the end.
This is
Not
the
even
end.
gonna
Have you
say who
seen
I
This
thought
Is
it
the
was.
End?
Hilarious.
That
See,
was
This Is
good.
the End?
Have you seen This Is the End? Seth Rogen, James Franco, who's the big black guy who plays piano.
Pineapple Express.
Oh,
I can't fucking
Danny
remember
McBride
his
was in
name.
Pineapple Express.
Danny
Was he?
McBride.
Yeah,
he's
he was the
he's
guy.
He's the
Oh, okay, no.
Yeah.
That was
Oh my god,
easy.
that guy is so
I know.
fucking funny.
I've
That
seen
was-
none of these movies.
I just heard Seth Rogen and James Franco and thought of Pineapple Express, and look,
They
that
make
guy's
out
in there.
in-
That's
they
the
make
one.
That
out.
was easy.
They have made out.
Who made it?
Who?
James Franco and
Oh,
Yeah, because he did a
yeah.
spin-off of that Beyonce and
Oh no, Kanye West.
Kanye West and
Bound 2.
Yeah.
They redid the video
Yeah.
shot for shot. I thought that was hilarious.
It was.
it's great, but-
Have you? No, Naked and
We've all
Afraid.
kissed
Yeah,
a few dudes.
where they were spooning.
Yeah, they
We were young and needed the money.
They
That's
did.
okay.
They spooned in the cave. Naked and
Scene
afraid.
called
If the
for it.
scene calls for it. Sometimes you
I
gotta
do
think
it,
that
you gotta do
musicians
it.
are just a little more open-minded.
Who?
There's a fine line between real gay and tour gay.
Spooning leads to forking. Anyway.
And then you
My
need-
God. My God.
That's why he was constantly having to go to the bathroom out there in the wild.
What?
Sometimes
What
you
you
gotta
talking
do
about?
it.
You were saying swimming leads to forking.
How'd
and
you get
Seth
to
Rogen-
points? Where did that
Naked
journey
and
go?
Afraid. They were spooning.
Oh,
Spooning
okay,
leads
yeah.
to forking,
Yeah.
and Seth
Whoa,
Rogen.
I got
don't
you.
know.
I totally got you.
Too much wood.
Our trumpet player thinks that you can be on Naked and Afraid, and like he's like, yeah, you
I
gotta go
can
on
do
that
that.
show, like all this shit. It's just like, dude, like you have to like they don't just pick people who are like,
Right.
No,
hey,
you
let's
have
see
to
if
have
you can do it.
knowledge.
It's like you gotta have some skill, like some
Yeah.
prior knowledge of like how to
Right.
survive
I
in the
think if
wild.
I was naked, everyone would be afraid.
Yeah.
Haha. Spin off the name there.
Just can't happen.
That's awesome.
Although Seth Rogen, maybe.
Do you think
I love Seth Rogen.
you think if you're gonna be on a show like Naked and Afraid, you like try and like I mean if you're gonna work out to be on any show, like you know what I mean, if it's like, oh, I'm gonna be on TV, I gotta look good.
Right.
Like that's the one.
James,
It's like,
James
you
Franco
can't-
certainly didn't.
You can't
play
fully
that
do the
much.
glamour muscles.
Right.
Like they're
I
gonna
was like,
see everything.
whoa.
Right.
Like they're gonna know if you weren't doing squats.
Right.
Then again, it's like a weight loss plan while you're there because you lose
True
so
that.
much weight.
Right.
So maybe you want to go
Maybe you
into
wanna
it
beef
with
up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I would.
That's a good thought.
I'd be eating donuts on my way there.
You telling me you'd go from soft bottom to fit bottom?
Maybe. Firm bottom.
See, but I couldn't eat like bugs or even
That's the
anything in the
thing.
water,
I mean,
so I would
it's
die.
I couldn't do
Unless I
Fear
could find
Factor.
plants.
I couldn't do
Yeah,
any
no.
How
of
big
those.
is that bag?
Worms,
I
if I
couldn't
feel
do any of
worms, ow. I'd freak
No.
out. Worms disgusting.
I got
Gross.
leeches on me one time.
I did
I've had
too when I was
leeches on
little,
me.
yeah.
Sucked.
It sucks. It does suck. No pun intended.
Oh man, that's deep.
Nice.
Where is this show? Sean.
We
This show
got it.
gone.
We got it. It's
I just
good.
combined show and gone. Oh,
But
Lord.
no, for real though, they really do suck, and you have to like burn them off, or like you were.
No, you
You
pull
just
them
pull
off.
'em, man. What the
Oh,
fuck? You
pull 'em
burning
off.
yourself?
Yeah.
Dude,
why
that's
would you burn it?
unnecessary.
That's a
I
tick.
was 9, dude. I didn't fucking.
That's ticks, dog. That's
Yeah,
ticks.
right, ticks.
Oh yeah.
She burned.
Ticks. Leeches, you just pull off, and there's trails of blood.
Yeah, they run.
Oh, I burned
Yeah,
it off.
Salt.
This man
Salt
wanted
the wound.
vengeance.
Salt the wound.
Never mind, he was 9 years old while he was burning leeches off himself.
Did Mom-
I was burning a lot of things when I was 9 years old.
No, kids threw me in.
Yeah.
Because I
Were
was.
you going to find a dead body?
No, there's this. I
On
was
train
this dude's
tracks.
girlfriend. I didn't know who she was. I was 9, she was 13. And I went up to her and I'm like, hi. And fucking 6 other kids around the street grabbed me and I was covered. It was my cousin's graduation party. Yo. So I was just like, burning it.
What were you wearing? Were you in your
Where
nice
did you get the
clothes?
light?
I was. It
You're
was
in
a
nice
graduation party. Because I was like, who's that girl? What's up? How you doing? Like, I went.
At 9?
9-year-old does.
Yeah, why not?
Smooth.
I was 9. I was
That's
thinking,
tough.
like, why not? It's a pretty looking girl. I can talk to her. What the fuck?
Sure.
I'm talking to her. I don't even know how to use this thing yet, man.
It's impossible. It's impossible for me to have ill intent. Yet.
Right.
Where'd you get the lighter?
Yeah, right?
I found it.
What?
No, it was just like it was sitting outside. Because my grandparents smoked, so there's a lighter, and I was just. I mean, I was fucking the ones on
you
my
were
own.
all down now. 'Cause
I
you
was
denied
down. I
it.
didn't get the girls number, and I'm burning off leeches off my body.
It's a shitty day, dude.
And it was a graduation, so I was supposed to be happy. It wasn't my graduation.
And then you find out the girl's your cousin, and you didn't need to burn the leeches off.
Right.
Nice. You got family in West Virginia, though. I told you that in private, damn it.
I thought you were part Mexican too, huh?
We're further down, we're El Salvador. Like, there's Mexico, there's El Salvador in Central America. Yeah, Latin.
And West Virginia.
Damn. I
Latin
know.
in West Virginia.
Wet
You
Latin.
just crossed the line calling
I
it
know.
Mexican.
I know.
Yeah, what the hell?
I know. Yeah.
I'm
You're
saying.
German, aren't you?
I'm Polish.
I'm German too. I'm 50% German, and the others El Salvadorian. They hate each other. So I mean, but they met in the middle at Domino's.
Somewhere.
That's cool.
My mom and
A
dad.
Domino's.
And that's a true story. Like,
That's cool.
all right. Speaking of leeches, have you ever had a bad experience on the road? Like has
Worst.
someone heckled you, or like you're on the stage? Like, what the fuck, dude? I'm up here. You're not even up here.
Shit always goes
We
wrong.
played
man.
this. We've never as far as I'm aware, we've never been like booed off stage or anything. But this one time we played in Toledo. We played at this biker bar and but it wasn't even like you had to get like buzzed in and out, and like you could like smoke weed at the bar, and like it was like it was lawless. It was just like
Right.
and you couldn't leave without them letting you out. It was like this real weird
to
thing.
Hells Angels.
And then we played with this other band who was just some jam band. Like, I don't know, so there's all these guys that walk around in these vests just looking like they're ready to fucking kill somebody. And then, actually, I remember the name of that. There was this band called the Happy Little Trees playing on stage, and I'm just standing in the back just like, what the fuck? And we had just gotten back from, we went to Texas for South by Southwest. We were down there for 2 weeks, which was a great time, but there's also, you could write a book on the bad experiences that happened down there. But, we got back. We had a day off. I was still in college. So our tour bus dropped me off at John Carroll University. I walked into a classroom with all of my shit and a guitar and my trombone and had to set it down in the back and fail a test. Then I went to bed and then we went to this biker bar in Toledo the next day. I'm just standing in the back, just strung out, just staring, watching the Happy Little Trees play. Next to them, and I'm like, there are some hot girls there too, but you can't fucking talk to anybody. It's like, you don't know who's who. You sit down, they had this stripper pole in the corner, and there was just there was some girl who looked like she'd been around the place a few times, and she was just going up and down. People were just watching. They weren't even throwing her money. It was just her job there. It was it was absurd.
That's awesome.
I felt right at home. This kind of place I go play pool at on Thursday night, so.
I go to gay clubs, so it doesn't matter.
I went to a gay club one time.
They're more
was
fun. Nobody
fucking
cares
awesome.
what. Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
It was a
Nobody
party.
cares.
There's always somebody dancing.
It's always a
crazier
party.
than someone else.
Yeah.
Damn
Yeah.
right.
There's some crazy shit in there. You see, I was tricked, but it was
That's what
because-
they all
Admit
say,
to
by
it.
the way.
I know. Come
No,
on.
all
no, I
say
did.
that.
There's this girl from Canton. She was like, all right, meet me at the Interbelt. I'm like, all right, let's go. And so, her friend was gay, but I was just like, I want her. That's the girl I want. But she's like, oh, come, my friend. I'm like, let's do it. I went, and I'm like, what the fuck? There's posters of dudes like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm like, all right, whatever. And I saw her. I'm like, all right, cool. Went to the drag show. Fucking those dudes can do a flip in high heels and not break down. I'm like,
My best friend.
Respect. Respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
I love
It
them.
is.
Dude, I was also tricked into going to the gay bar. Yeah, I was
See,
in.
I told you they
I was
all
in
say
Columbus.
No.
No, it's not a
I
trick.
did the
There's
one in
some
Columbus.
girls that you go.
What was it
girl,
called?
that. I
and,
don't know. It was
I
so many
bring-
years
I
ago,
bring
but it
my-
was so awesome.
All right,
Just
so I went down.
booths and I don't know.
It was Groundhog's Day. It was Saturday, and we're like, yeah, let's fucking party. So me and my dudes, we call up our buddy who goes to Ohio State, and we all drive down there. And there's four. I think there's four of us, and we get there, we drink a bunch of 40s, and this girl who I'd known from my childhood was the RA in his dorm room, and we're like, hey, what should we do tonight? Tell us where to go. And she's like, you should go to this club, whatever, it's down the way. It took us forever. We got lost on the way there. It was freezing cold out. We get there, inside, it's just immediately apparent. There's this, half-naked men. It was I don't know if it was Park Strip Club or what was going on. But
They're
was,
all
some-
that way.
Yeah, it
They're
was
all
wild.
that way.
And so, we're in there, and we're just holy shit, I'm wasted and exhausted from the walk, and just let's just seize the day. And I was shirtless in 10 minutes down the dance floor, going wild. Pop outside, I said to my buddy Alex, I was like, hey, just in case anybody tries to like say anything, let's just pretend we're together to avoid, you know, any confusion. he's like, yeah, for sure.
Kind of
He's like, that's a
friendship.
good plan. That's a good plan. So
They get touchy-feely. That's the one thing for guys I could understand where that would be really uncomfortable.
Did you ever think maybe you weren't tricked and you already just thought you were gay?
So
Maybe he thought it was a date.
So
Yeah, right.
so these gentlemen approach us, and they looked about our age, and what the hell were their names? The one with Patrick and Keenan, like from Keenan and Kel, and these two like bougie ass looking white dudes, and they ask if we smoke weed. We're like, hell yeah. So they're like, you guys should come back to our apartment and like smoke a blunt with us, and we're like, fuck yeah, we should. So we get the boys, and we all get in the cars. Them two in the front seat, and then the four of us. Was there only three of us? How many were there? There must have been four of us. We're going with four. There's four of us across the back. And these guys are wasted. We had no idea. And they're like, yeah, it's real close. And like we drive for like 30 minutes like on the freeway. Like they're swerving. I thought I was going to die. So then we get back to their place. They make us drinks, which
So
like
you
looking
went
back,
out
like, we
with
shouldn't
these guys back to their house?
Back to their house to
You
smoke some
never
weed.
go
Got
back to a
drinks.
gay guy's house.
With drinks.
Is that a known thing? Yeah. And then
What happened?
Yeah.
man?
well, okay, so we get the drinks. We get the drinks, and we're drinking
Can't do
those, which is
that.
like, you know, like later on, it's like that was fucking dumb, and we started smoking this blunt, and I just got so high that I had a heart-to-heart with this dude Keenan about how hard it was
Oh,
to be
no.
gay in high school, to the point where I convinced myself that I was gay in high school, and then I snapped out of it and was like, "What the hell's going on?" And then that like voice in my head came in, and I was just swirling. I was like, "I need to fucking puke." I get up, I go to the bathroom. My boyfriend, Alex, is already in the bathroom hurling. He's got the door locked. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here. Run to the door, throw my shoes down. They got a chain link, like, lock or whatever. I was like, somebody's help me this door. The dude runs up, pops it open. He's trying to explain it to me. I just, like, fall over, hit my head on the wall, and, like, puke all over the inside of the door. Me and my boy Alex are both puking in the toilet. Keenan's behind us trying to comfort us. He's not even pissed. He's just like, oh my god, you guys party so hard. And we're like, oh my god, dude. I was like, we gotta
He's
get...
on fire.
Right.
Yeah,
So I was
right.
like, we got to get the fuck out of here. So then
You're
I'm like,
about to
Alex, let's
fuck.
roll. And he's all like, blah. I go outside. My buddy Brendan's laying on the floor. He's wasted. He's like, no, man, it's cool. He'll take us home in the morning.
Straight
it's like,
guys
no.
can't party with gay
And my buddy
guys.
Kevin, who we were there with, who had to stay sober because he had to work in the morning. He's the guy who like went to a house stage just in the kitchen like, what the fuck is going on? So then they take us back. They It was a whole nightmare. They tried to add us on like Facebook stuff, and we were just so embarrassed, and like we couldn't come clean about not being gay. That we just like blocked all the stuff. And the next morning, we totaled my mother's car on the way back to Cleveland.
They still think he's gay.
It was a nightmare.
And then you told the car.
I'm not saying it was roofies.
Wow.
But
Gay guys party a lot harder than anyone I know.
Maybe.
I'm telling you. No, they do. I have about 30 gay friends. I'm not even kidding you.
Yeah.
You
They-
think they ever have that conversation like, man, you heard that nice couple we partied with?
That's
Add
awesome.
us on Facebook.
The ones that puked all
Yeah.
over our house.
That sucked, but they were
The ones we
lives.
roofied.
Wow.
That would be horrible.
Trop-
I have
Tropidelic puts
some
the gay in
stories,
reggae.
but that's pretty bad.
You heard it here.
That's funny.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. Is that the first time you heard this story? You didn't look like You didn't seem very amused that entire time, so I figured
I still think it's hilarious. It's one of my favorite stories.
that is funny.
Do you have one? Any stories? What was your best?
Yeah, what was your first gay experience?
I mean, my nephew is like 2 years younger than me. One of my best friends growing up, and he's gay. So like, it's just like one day he's like, "Hey man, I'm into dudes," and I was like, "Huh." Thought about it. I'm like, favorite movie was Spice World when we were younger.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
did.
I
That's
really
what I
like
noticed
thinking,
about
I'm
my
like
best
thinking about all
friends.
this stuff. I'm like, huh.
Makes
all right,
sense.
Right on. Like, hell yeah, man. I'm glad you're comfortable with it. So,
That's
I had a cousin do the same thing. Thanksgiving, I'm bi. I'm like, okay. Want some turkey? I don't care. Everybody knows.
I think half
Oh, it's
my
great. My
siblings
older
have been
sister loves
bi.
it because now she's got like this like gay
Yeah,
best friend
someone-
drinking buddy. It's also her son.
How
Like,
does
You're a
this
good
look?
wingman.
fantastic.
How does this look?
You draw more women in, for real. That's for real. Take a
Good
gay
point.
guy to a strip club, you get more women than the other guys in the whole club.
I went to my first Pride parade with an ex who's gay. Way flaming gay. He was mad because I got more attention by dudes because it was gay and it was a gay parade. And I'm like, I'm your wingman. They were coming for you.
not everybody's gay, dude.
Yeah, right.
I think that they were
Not
just
everybody
talking
at this
to me
gay
to
pride
talk to
parade is
him.
gay.
Like I don't think they were hitting on me. I think they were.
Going
You know,
through you to get to
yes.
him. They know
Sounds
how
like
to work it.
Mhm.
All right. You got any questions? What do you got going?
I was just thinking about how there's a flex house in Cleveland since you guys were talking about gays. You know what a flex house is?
No.
It's a hotel strictly for gay men.
My God.
Yeah, and if you can invite anybody into your room, like it's all indoors, and there's pools and hot tubs and
It's
stuff.
like a giant orgy.
There's one in
hotel.
Cleveland. I don't know where it's at because I'm not allowed there because I'm a girl.
Maybe it's like a
But they
secret
keep the
location.
door open if they want you to join. If you want to join in, but all
Okay.
my friends go there.
The way she did the door thing, you guys didn't see it. It was behind the.
Oh yeah, you what? You leave the door open if you want people to join.
Yeah.
What I do?
Hand gesture.
And the way they, yeah, you're like the way they open up the door.
Gotcha.
You're like, oh,
Only you would
my
think
God.
that.
Barney. But
Anyway, there's only so many of them, and Cleveland
I
has
didn't
one.
even know there's. I didn't even know.
I know
that
nobody
word.
does know
Like,
there is
I
one.
meant overall. I wasn't speaking of gay experiences.
Oh.
Best time ever. I went to it.
Oh man, there's so much fun stuff we're going on tour. Getting stranded in Texas was actually kind of sweet. We're on our way back from South by South, right before this whole biker bar experience I was talking about, and we ended up, we like started smoking in the middle of the night. We pull off on the side of the road, just like engines red hot, just like, dude, what the fuck is going on with this shit? We tried to like pull in somewhere to turn around. We end up like ripping off the like hatch on the top of the
Oh,
bus,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
going under this like low pass thing, and so we end up in some, I couldn't even tell you the name of the town, just some random town at a Walmart in Texas. Just, all right, this is where we are.
Camp out
until-
here for 4 days.
Well, it was 2, but it felt like 4. But it was also St. Patty's Day, and we just kind of made the best of the situation. We hung out, wandered around Walmart.
I blacked out in
usual.
the Golden Corral.
Nice.
Yeah.
He got us into the pool too, so we got to use like the hot tub and pool of this hotel that was right around the corner or whatever, and
Nice.
just
Yeah, I walked in and told them that my parents had gone out for St. Patrick's Day and they left me here because I couldn't go to bars, and that I locked myself out of the room and I just wanted to get into the pool. I was like wearing my trunks and had a towel. They're like, yeah, sure. The guy like lets me in the pool and he gives me this key. He's like, here, this will be good for like 48 hours or whatever. Like he like programmed it and like we had access to the pool and the showers,
Right.
hot tub.
That's cool.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
that's
gangster.
great.
That
and it's just pretty much every time we're on the road.
So that's
it's
good
just
nature.
great.
That's good energy. That's cool.
you always make the best of a.
And St. Patrick's Day, the luck was on your side.
There
Like,
you go.
It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Indeed.
Yeah, that was a.
Yeah,
You
that
guys-
was
can you
rusty,
do it?
wasn't it, compared to his
Can you
other
do
ones?
accents? Can you guys do accents?
Hey, you do a real good pickles and drummer from this class. For this, about the only one I can do.
shit.
I could do accents like pretty well, I think, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I'm just taking a stab at it. I talk like this a lot with my buddy Ryan. But this is what I got. You ever been to Bojangles?
Bojangles.
It's bow time. Can I plug that? Can I plug Bojangles?
Sure.
Bojangles. It's bow time. Rock Rage Radio.
Oh, that's awesome. You're up.
Wasn't there a Mr. Bojangles or something?
thought it was a cat.
Is
Mr.
there?
Bojangles
I think
is a
Bojangles
song.
might be. It's also a chicken joint. It's
It is a
like
chicken joint.
that sounded dirty. I felt weird saying chicken joint. That was a weird thing.
We're gonna roll it up just like this. Chicken fucker.
I don't know about that.
Excuse me.
I was possessed by Super Troopers there for once.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I like Beer Fest. You ever seen Beer Fest?
I'm familiar.
Das Boot.
Slam and Salmon's my favorite of those
Slam.
guys' movies, I think.
Isn't Das
shit's
Boot
I
a
like
movie?
basketball.
Das Boot.
Baseball is awesome.
Especially because Real Big Fish is in it like 4 times.
Right.
It's fucking awesome.
Das
Pretty much
Boot
anything
is
the
in
South Park
the,
guys do, I'm a fan of,
Beer
man.
Fest. You
Orgasmo.
have to drink, you
See,
have to learn.
that one is messed up, but it's good. I love that one. Team America. All
Yeah,
day.
Team America's
All
hilarious.
day.
I've tried to watch Orgasmo with this dude like 4 times, and I've fallen
It's
asleep
just not
every
that
time.
good.
I think it's
think
funny.
it's
I think
fucking
it's
hilarious.
See, like, I
good.
think we just watch it at bad times.
Have you seen Tusk?
No.
Oh my
Stop.
gosh.
I have not
I've
seen
heard
it
good
yet.
things about
We
it.
It's
see-
okay.
I
The
saw it by
music's cool on
accident.
it. I mean,
I read this whole thing about how he's like, I had to do that to afford to do Clerks 3, and if it's making Clerks 3 happen,
Right.
like, fucking A,
Right.
Kevin Smith, that's all I need.
Tusk was good, I thought. I didn't like it at first.
Tusk is freaky. because that shit could happen. Like the way it's
Well, you
set up.
cannot become a walrus.
Yeah, but the way he did it, though, he put
That movie was about.
he put walrus
When I
bones
read
in
it, I didn't know that's what it was
Cuckoo.
about. It's about a podcaster, and I was like, well, that's pretty cool. Let me watch this. And I had a couple big names, and Johnny Depp's even in it for a minute.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I just
I
saw
was like,
Blow for
okay.
the first time.
Oh, no, really?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Like
For the
2
first
nights ago.
time?
Yeah.
Wow, that was one of my favorites.
It's a good one.
Seen it all yet.
How have you not
Oh,
seen
I
it
forgot
all?
you were
Just
there,
haven't
dog.
seen it all.
Have you seen Wolf of Wall Street yet? I know
Yeah.
That is,
It
I
was,
love
it was
that.
awesome.
That,
It was awesome.
I don't know
I
how you have
haven't.
not seen that yet.
I don't
That is like one of my favorite movies now. That and American Psycho are on my top.
American Psycho's crazy.
Oh
Which
my
one,
god,
Vince
I love
Vaughn?
American Psycho. Huh?
No, not
No.
Psycho. No, Christian Bale.
Psycho, Vince
I got
Vaughn.
you. Yeah, no.
I mean, maybe.
No, because he,
He
did
is an
Psycho.
American Psycho.
He did do
Isn't he
Psycho.
Canadian?
He did do Psycho.
Yeah, I think so.
and
He
so
is.
did,
I think he's Canadian.
what's his name? He did the Birds.
Oh, Alfred Hitchcock.
Thank you, Alfred Hitchcock. 'Cause you always do
Interesting.
that.
Did you know he did the birds?
He did the Birds.
I'm mind blown that people were at one point frightened by that movie. Like I remember studying
I
in school,
know, right?
And it's just like you can see the strings, man. Like
Right.
it's,
Yeah.
like,
You know who
and
was
they're
frightened
birds.
though in
Right.
that movie? The girl who played the actress in that. He was terrible to her, and he told her there was only going to be a few on stage and stuff, and then they were going to put him in a few real birds, and he like inundated her with tons and tons of live birds and freaked her out. She left bloody and like mental after that. He was terrible to her.
Wow.
That's
Alfred
fucking
Hitchcock
awesome.
hated women.
Don't
Sorry.
let-
I mean, not
See,
the hating
Nikki-
women thing isn't awesome, but like that, as far as horror movies go, that's way more brutal than I thought it
Yeah,
was.
oh
It's
no,
like,
he was
cool.
brutal. The lady
Right.
that had to do the shower scene and stuff, they did that all at once. Like, they were brutal to
Chocolate-
her,
chocolate
too.
sauce. Because it was black. Did you know that?
You also told me that John Goodman's not a good guy.
It's not that he's not a good guy.
Goodman.
He is
John
he's
Goodman.
got a sense of
He's a teddy
entitlement
bear.
when he's talking to people who are in service to him, like people who serve him food or hotel rooms.
He's John Good. He's Fred Flintstone. I would be that way too.
No. What is my favorite character? What's his name?
And also,
John
it was
Goodman?
hearsay.
Yeah, from the movie.
John Goodman is Fred Flintstone.
No, I know.
What are you
But
talking about?
The Big Lebowski. What's
Oh.
his- Walter.
That's
his name
such
Walter?
a great movie.
From yeah,
That
Yeah,
dog, it
that's
really
my
ties
favorite
that
character he
movie
plays.
together.
Sorry. Huh?
Flight was
The
good.
Rube really.
You seen Flight with Denzel Washington?
That was horrible.
You guys been to Canada yet? Like, you guys gonna try to
No.
go internationally with?
we want. Oh, definitely. Hopefully.
I don't think they'd let some of us across the border.
At least you're honest.
For real, for real. Like, I don't think some of us could go.
Most of us could, right?
I think.
It's hard to get
There's
over
like
there.
2 we'd have to check.
Right. Yeah, they check.
Non-violent offenders.
I've had mine.
Where's your papers, eh? Oh, hey, hold on. They call in. Yeah, we got them.
It's a moose.
Take a break.
We went to I
What?
went to Niagara Falls with my last band just on a whim. We were in Buffalo. It was actually we were up there. I was in a ska band called the Glow Pop Jiggly Jams.
Hello, Pop.
We were Peabody's legends.
Peabody.
And we used to play around with Trop, and met them up in Buffalo for a show, and went to Niagara Falls that day.
You gave me PB&J.
Yeah,
I
made
spread my
Bobby,
peanut butter with animal crackers.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
we were on tour, and we were in our
Whatever
buddy's
works.
station wagon, and we didn't have any money or anything, so we just bought a couple loaves of bread, and we had these peanut butter and some jelly and stuff, and these animal crackers, and we were just making sandwiches all tour.
That's cool.
Yep.
Most people don't
That-
realize that's the price you got to pay to do the things you love.
This is true.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
they think that I'm too good for that. No, you were.
Oh, it's a
too
low- it's a
good
low
for
price. It
peanut
was
butter
good. It was a
and
good
animal
time.
crackers.
Yeah. Oh,
Shows dedication. We're gonna go to break and then we'll come back and get some of your dates for where you're going
sweet.
coming up and talk some more.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
This is After Dark on the New Home for Rock, Rock Rage Radio.
.com.
.com. Oh wait, that's copyrighted. Welcome back to After Dark with Nikki and Crystal and Joshua, and we are here with Tropidelic. I'll say it right this time. Promise. We're gonna find out where they're gonna be in the next few months and what they got going on, and we're gonna let them talk.
Next weekend we're going to be in Youngstown and Canton. We're going to actually be at Cedars next Friday, and then this place called the Mission in Canton. Night after that, doing a bunch of stuff around Ohio. We're playing Radiate at the Cleveland Agora on February 20th.
Awesome.
And then we're gearing up to get our EP put out in time to go on our spring break tour with Badfish, the Sublime tribute band in Florida. We'll be all over Florida, Daytona Beach, Orlando, Key West, Jacksonville, Sebastian, St. Pete.
South Carolina.
Yeah, up through Myrtle
You
Beach on the
guys
way
are
home.
very excited about.
Yeah, very stoked. So if you happen to be in any of those areas, come out and check it. Cleveland area, come out and have a good time at Radiate with us. It's gonna be as crazy. Like,
Get in touch
bunch
with
of local
Rockridge when
bands.
you're in Florida. We got a girl down there, Shelby.
Yeah?
Yeah.
we will.
See if she can't come out
She's
and
cute,
interview.
too.
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, she ain't bad. She ain't
All right.
I'll let her know to get a hold of you guys and see if you guys can't, get on down there.
Hell yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd
Her
be
show
awesome.
is during the week. I think it's at 9 to 11 on rockrageradio.com.
Do you know what city she's based in?
Florida. Is it not
I'll look
Jackson?
part of the street team. She's cool. She has her.
Well, yeah.
I've never
show
met her,
is-
but I was like, hey, she's on there. Cool.
She
There you
is
go.
Monday through Friday, 9 to 11. She does a show all week.
I don't
Awesome.
know. Near Tallahassee, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
It's awesome.
She's all of Florida. She represents all of Florida for us.
What do you expect for audience-wise? What do you expect? What's coming?
What do you-
All the shows coming up are really, really
It's gonna be some
looking
bangers.
exciting. Yeah. It's all gonna be like House of Blues style venues and stuff
That's
like that. So all the stuff I've looked up on Google Maps is like beachfront kind
Right,
of stuff.
right. Oh,
So
that's
it's
awesome.
it's
That's good.
stuff like Key West and Daytona Beach. The places we're playing are just gonna be ridiculous. So
You guys
it's
are gonna be tan when you come back.
And you have
That's what I'm saying. His sister works. His sister works at a tanning salon, and we're thinking maybe spend some more time with her. We go up to her tanning salon and get a base tan before we
I
go.
think you're thinking that. You're including him in this. 'cause
Well.
it's his sister.
It is what it is.
you just
You're
want to
being-
see Sam.
I know.
Well, any tickets that you want to send our way to give away, we'll be happy to do it.
Awesome.
Anything you want to give away, get your stuff out there.
If you come to one of our shows and you tell us that you heard it because of Rock Rage Radio, I will write you. Me and Bobby will write you a love letter in iambic pentameter.
I
Shakespeare
prefer
page.
haiku.
You don't want to know.
We're familiar with haikus.
Yeah.
Limericks. I prefer limericks.
Now, Nikki, would you be able to freestyle about as is before to end the show on a good note? Would you be
Yeah.
able to freestyle?
But you
Because
gotta
it's
add in
good
After
first
Dark
year.
and Rock Rage and your band
You're
name
making
as well.
it hard now.
Well, yeah.
You're making
Why
it
make
do
it
it.
easy?
He was we were in Austin. He was doing he'd go up to people. We were busting on the street, and he's like, "Give me $1 and a topic, and I'll rap about whatever you want." So he's,
Oh, so he's
I
good
got a
at
dollar.
it.
so you,
Yeah,
he's
right.
right.
I got a dollar.
Like, I got it.
After Dark and Rock Rage Radio are your topics.
Alright. After dark chillin', yeah, we're sitting in the basement. All of us around the table battling with complacement. We're having good times with Nikki, and it is after dark, and after this, we're gonna go back to the park and smoke a blunt, because me and Bobby heading home, we're gonna have a good time. Doesn't matter what I say, as long as all the shit rhymes. You don't care what I'm saying, this is on a video. I can say whatever I want, because it's on a video. Yo, bitch, I can swear because we're on the internet. It ain't on the... Who fucked up with Eminem? What's that thing, Who censors us? The FCC won't let me be. I don't know. I'm
Good
high.
job.
That's definitely worth a round of applause. This is Tropidelic on After Dark with Nikki Darling and Josh and Crystal, of course. And we will see you next week
Rock
night.
Rage Radio.
on Rock Rage Radio. Peace.
James and Bobby from Tropidelic, and you're listening to rockrageradio.com.